Hey divas, welcome back. It's your girl Keisha here with another video. If this is the first time you're clicking on my video, thank you so much for clicking on. On this channel, we talk about sinking funds, savings, challenges, budgeting, anything that has to do with money, we are talking about it here. So if that sounds like something you're interested, I hope you would consider subscribing to my channel. So today we're going to go ahead and continue and set up February. We're going to work on our first paycheck for the month of February. So if that sounds like something you're interested in seeing, then stay tuned. All right, divas, well, today we'll be working out of the 90-day budget workbook. This is a book that I created. You can find it on Amazon. It's just for 90 days, so it's not intimidating. It's not difficult to follow if you're new to budgeting, or you just want to kind of switch things up. I highly recommend it. Like I mentioned, it's on Amazon, so you'll have it within a few days. So today we're going to go ahead and set up our paycheck for the first week in January. I'm sorry, the first week in February. Girl, you're trying to go back in time. And for this pay period, I'm going to be budgeting from the 1st of January through the 9th. Okay, so I'm gonna go and fill some things out and then I'll come back and chat with you guys. Okay, divas, well, I went ahead and I filled everything in so I could just walk you through my budget for the first week in February. And again, it really wasn't a heavy lift because I identified pretty much all my expenses on my monthly budget. So it was really just about me flipping back and forth to kind of see these numbers. So first, let's talk about the income. These are the top three. Well, these are the income sources I expect to receive on the 1st. I have it in the budgeted column because for the budgeted, guys, I only use whole numbers. It just makes the math much easier for me as I go down through the worksheet. So when I actually do get paid, I'll come back here, typically in a red or a different color, and write the actual amounts in. So my projected income for the 1st of February, the first week, the 1st through the 9th, is $15,703. That includes rollover of $2,043. Okay, let's get down here to my bills. These are my fixed bills. This means like I have to pay these. Some of these are on auto, others I have to go in and actually make the payment. But these are my fixed bills: debt, housing expenses, all of the things, okay? So we have my mortgage, my car, we have a second house, that mortgage, a debt right here, Netflix, car wash, we have a monthly subscription to that, another debt. We have some subscriptions here, IP Vanish for our computer, the Ring, our trash, home warranty, dental insurance, vision, my mother-in-law's insurance, Amazon Music, credit card, gas. This is like our home bill gas. My gas bills are typically higher in the winter months for obvious reasons. Dental, we have our YMCA membership, and then I have another debt payment I need to make by the 8th. So these are the transactions I have between the 1st and the 8th, okay? Because my pay period I'm doing is the 1st through the 9th. The reason my pay period kind of fluctuates is because I like to budget Thursday through Thursday. So the 1st is a Wednesday, and then the following Thursday is the 9th. That's why this pay period is like typically a longer one than I would usually do. So that comes up to, my bills come up to $5,409. Leaves me with $10,294 left. I'll bring it down. For my long-term savings, my Roth IRA, I'm gonna dump another $100 into that. Then it comes back to the variable expenses. So the variable expenses are the expenses I can control on how much I spend. My fixed bills, the debtor or whomever I owe the money to tells me how much to pay. Variable expenses, I decide how much I'm going to spend on those areas, okay? So allowance, $187 in the beginning of the month. Groceries for this period, I'm gonna spend $180. Dining out, I am expecting my mother and my brother to come over this weekend or sometime during this date. So just in case we buy fast food or something, I bump that up. I typically like to stay around 40 bucks a week. Gas for the car, $60. Household, because they're here, I might work on a few projects, so I'm just gonna bump up my household to $150. Miscellaneous, girl, I've been trying to mail this package off since 1908, so I'm going to mail it this week. So I'm just bumping up my miscellaneous to capture my postal fee. Fun, I am going to brunch with some girlfriends, actually like on the 9th. So just want to make sure I have money for that. My kids, Some expenses, I thought I was gonna be paying the last week in January. If you saw my budget closeout, I referenced that. So I'm actually, other stuff. So $200, school lunch, all the things they need for this first couple of days of the month. Beauty, I am thinking of getting my hair braided this time period, so I have it listed here. Business, I just like to have money on me or just budgeted for, should I buy anything for my business. That could be for Amazon. My nails need to get done. That's also now a business expense for me, so I'm just budgeting 50 bucks. And wellness, I wanted to go get a cleanse. This might be too much information, but I wanted to get a colonic. If you never had one, you should try it. So I want to just budget for wellness. So that's gonna come to $14.37, leaving me with $87.57. Let's bring it down here to our savings, challenges, and sinking funds. I pretty much have a solid system, so I just kind of lump everything together. So like for my holiday binder, all my holidays, I'm gonna budget $274. My high priority sinking funds is $215. Low priority, $120. My savings challenges is $300. Month ahead, I'm starting to stuff my month ahead envelope binder. I'm gonna do $200. I'm also gonna start my sinking funds for my business, and I'll, you guys will see that in upcoming videos, $100. And my vacation binder is $291. I'm spending $1,500 on my sinking funds and savings challenges for this time period. And lastly, I want to put an extra $150 towards my debt and rolling over $72.57. So the beginning of the month is where I get the majority of my income. So this really has to last me through the month. I do get spurts of a couple other dollars here and there, but this is really my bread and butter income. So I just have to make sure that I carry that through the month until I receive additional income, okay? Next, we come over into the cash breakdown. So this is the money that I'm gonna pull out of the bank and stuff into my wallet. As I was writing it, I might change a few, but hear me out. Allowance is 87. I know I have 187 here, but, and this is even incorrect. I have to change that. 87 is for my kids and my husband's. Everything here is broken down, all the cash that I want. I am reconsidering pulling out cash for my kids and my beauty category, so I might not do that. And then here goes the money I need for my sinking funds and savings challenges, okay? So I went ahead and filled out the bank teller slip. I got this from the Budget Mom. I have a whole stack of that, so I'm just using that all up. So I would take this to the bank and I would do my cash stuffing. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna stuff my wallet. So I already pulled out the money from the bank before filming this video because I kind of had an idea what I wanted to do. So let's go ahead and get the cash and get to stuffing. Diva, you already know we are not doing anything without this machine. So let's get to it. $70. $37. $77. Okay, today we'll be stuffing $617 into our cash envelopes. Let's go. So I have my wallet here, but I still have my book off to the side so I can reference my denomination breakdown. So I'll be right up here to the side. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, groceries getting $180. That's 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 30, 40, 50. Girl, you know I'll be messing up. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay, $180. So another thing I've been doing, I've been using my credit card much more often. My family and I are going on vacation this summer, so I'm really trying to get my reward points up on my card. Dining out is getting $60. Using your card and cash, you have to be really, really disciplined to pay your card back, okay? Because we're gonna end up right back in the place where we don't wanna be, which is having, more debt. Household, I budgeted $150 like I said, but I'm only gonna take $40 worth of cash and keep the rest on my card. Personal, this is my allowance, so I'm gonna take everyone's allowance out. I get $30 a week. My husband gets $30 a week. And my oldest son is 11, he gets $11 a week. My twins are 8, they get $8 a week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this should be 87. Okay, so 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, oh, 87. I was like to say, where's this other dollar? So I'm just gonna take out my money and I put the family's money off to the side. I know you guys saw that I had $187 budgeted. That's because for my bonus son, we sent his allowance, you know, transfer because he doesn't live with us. Beauty, as I mentioned, I was gonna do $350 because I want to do my hair and things like that, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna have the time to do it, so I'm not gonna just walk around with $350 in my wallet. So I can always go back and get the cash if I need to do that, so I'm not gonna stuff anything. Kids also, I decided not to do the cash stuffing because a lot of the things I have to do, I know I have to pay for, like on my card. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pay for that. Entertainment, this is, I tell you, I was hanging out with a few girlfriends this week. I don't believe I'm gonna spend $100. I don't even know why I budgeted this much, but 20, 40, 60, 81. So we'll see. Oh, I know why. Because even though I'm only hanging out with them for brunch this week, I know there are a couple activities I need to pay for. So I was like, let me just have the cash to pay for those like upcoming activities. So I was like, let me just have the cash out available to do so. Starbucks, girl, I did not budget for Starbucks. I'm kindly going to reduce my fund and put coffee in here. I'll adjust my book here in a second. So coffee has $20. Miscellaneous, getting $20 this week because I have to mail this package. I've been telling you guys I've been mailing for like 20 weeks. Gas is getting $60, 20, 40, 60. Giving has money in there. I haven't done anything with giving yet. Business was getting 50. So why do I have this extra money? Business, I just need to get an envelope for this. I have one in my office. I don't know why I just don't go grab it. Let me go do that. So I didn't find my labels. Well, let me say that. I didn't look for them. I will label this envelope. By the next time I should have a label on here, but at least I know what it's for. Okay, this is my new business envelope. And again, this is like for my nails, anything I'm buying for my business. I don't know, so I have, it must not be for this cash stuff. And like I said, I had got the cash ahead of time. So that was for my sinking funds, savings, challenges, and everything like that. So that might be for that. So that is it for my envelopes that I'm carrying around with me. Let's make sure I didn't miss any category. I will put $10 in beauty. Because besides like my hair and stuff, sometimes I might see a sale like on lotion, deodorant, etc. So I'll have $10 in there for that. Okay, now let me just come back here real quick. You guys saw I had a real-time correction. So I just want to go ahead and put this in here. Then I'm budgeting coffee and I'm reducing fun. Yeah, go ahead and get you one of these, okay? Go ahead and get you one of these erasable pens. It'll change your life. So, I don't have any more lines right here. I could just put coffee over here. Okay. Well, that is Divas. Thank you so much for staying to the end. We set up my first paycheck for the month of February, and we did our cash stuffing. So quick video, but effective. We got a lot done today. If you haven't done so already, girl, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, because your girl's pushing out videos, bringing you along my cash budgeting journey. And I would love for you to be part of my community that I'm building. If you haven't done so already, girl, go ahead and support and get this budget workbook. It's very inexpensive. It's linked down below. And I will see you in the next one. Later.